Boom, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Joliban Fish Academy. Yeah, I am currently working on my fish. I'm preparing them for drying. So I have finished chopping them and then still doing the washing and cleanup. These fish you see here have been killed for about 2-3 hours ago. So what has been going on now is the cleansing process, and there is something funny that just happened. You see this fish here? This fish has been removed. All the internal organs have been removed for the past 2-3 hours. But look at it. It's still very much alive and it's still moving. Now, let me show you exactly what I mean. Come over here. I wonder where his strength is coming from. Can you see that? Now, the internal organs are totally removed. Come on, calm down. The internal organ, relax. Don't waste too much strength, okay? The internal organs have been totally removed. Watch. Let me see if I can open that with this single hand. My other hand is holding the camera. All right, beautiful. Now, there is nothing you will see inside the belly of this fish. Absolutely nothing. Yet, this fish has been living and running up and down when his mates are dying, are dead at the bottom, and they're not doing anything. And look at this. Every part of the system is removed. The internal organs, the respiratory tract, the I think it's a male fish, okay? Yeah, it's a male fish. The the sperm bag, everything is totally off. And this fish is one of the strongest fish I have ever seen. For the past 3 hours, he still swims as if nothing happened. Hello, how are you? I was a little bit scared at point because I was wondering where his energy is coming from. Out of every other fish, everyone died and was lying in states, but he was just busy moving as if nothing happened. And this is something seriously amazing. Seriously amazing. It's not as if it just happened now, but this is over 3 hours ago. And he is still just having fun and moving. But the truth about it is that I have to, take him along his peers, because you can't actually predict how long he's going to be alive in this state. He may be up and doing right now, but the truth about it is that he may not be able to survive the test of time as time goes on. Just have a good look at where the peers are. So these are other part of the peers you see here. They have been prepared for oven drying. Yes, pure oven drying. So they all died a few hours after the salt was, administered on them. But this particular one has been proven stubborn, and seriously stubborn, even though his parts are totally off. Anyway, that is by the way. So I'm going to continue with the processes of washing and preparing them for the oven drying process. All right, stick to our channels. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. And there are a lot of videos you're going to get from this channel that will just amaze you and improve your farming system. All right, let's go to the next stage, which is arranging them in racks and then flavoring them up for the oven itself. Boom. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the charcoal ready. The charcoal has been fully loaded on the charcoal plate collector. So what we're going to do right now is to set this charcoal ablaze and then stock into the oven and let the oven begin its cooking. It's a pretty simple thing to do. All you need to do is sprinkle kerosene on it, get a flammable material to persistently keep the fire burning while you fan the process, and then before you know it, your charcoal has caught fire. Then you just go ahead and slot it into your oven, lock your oven to be highly sealed, and allow the cooking process take place. The first stage of every oven drying that we do here is the cooking stage. It will first of all cook. After cooking, it will then do the drying proper. All right, let's set this guy ablaze. Now for your charcoal to catch effectively, I've started setting fire here already, and here already. So I'm setting fire on 2 basic spots, right? Now watch, for your charcoal to catch very well, you need a plastic material like this. This plastic material actually is aimed at persistently providing fire so that your charcoal can catch. You know, if you just sprinkle kerosene and then you expect it to catch at once, no, it will definitely go off. So you need something that will consistently provide fire so that the charcoal can catch and the burning process will begin. So what I need to do is to just get this. This is a very simple way to do that. Just create a little hole here, drop this just at the bottom, then pour kerosene on it. I won't be able to do that now because the hand that is actually holding this is what's supposed to be pouring kerosene. But let's see if I can try that. Oh, just pour a little amount of kerosene. Alright, that's okay. Oh, that was quite heavy. Ooh, that's about 10 kg. Alright, so now that I've poured kerosene on it, the next thing I'm going to do is to get something like a carton. Yes, something like a carton. Something like this is okay. Yeah, just set it on fire as well. You may decide to soak a little kerosene on it. Just a little kerosene. Beautiful. Once it's soaked, you may decide to just pick a little bit of fire from here. Boom. And now it has caught fire. So drop it very close to the plastic material. And now you start loading your charcoal. Load your charcoal around it. Load your charcoal around it so that your charcoal can have persistent or constant supply of heat or power or fire from the plastic material. Of course, you know, before plastic materials can burn to a finish, it will take quite some good time. So that time it will take before it will finish will help your charcoal catch, and you will not have the need to stress yourself by blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing before it catches. You know, to set charcoal on fire can be a very tedious job, but if you know the secret behind it, just as I've shown you, you will definitely not suffer yourself to set your charcoal on fire. Alright, so while that is burning, I have to pause the camera and get the next step ready. Alright, at this stage the charcoal is almost, you know, ready to put in the oven. How do you know your charcoal is ready to put in the oven? When it is able to maintain fire on its own. What I mean is that it gets red hot, and you know, it starts emitting heat on its own to the extent that by the time you reduce the amount of oxygen by putting it in the oven, it doesn't go off. Then you know that your charcoal is ready. So at this point, it's emitting serious heat. I'm feeling it right here I am right now. So what I would do is I would just use this to fan. Yeah, just give it a little bit of air, and that will make your charcoal catch fire faster and do the job that it's supposed to do. That side has caught fire already, like caught fire very well. So that side is pretty ready. Same thing with this side, pretty ready. Then this one as well. If you check the internal part, there's enough heat inside. Same thing with this one, enough heat inside. So the 4 points, the 4 cardinal points, 1, 2, 3, 4 are set. It's always advisable you set your charcoal on 1 and 2 sides, so that the heat will be maximized and the burning process will be faster and more effective. So at this point, I have to carry them. Of course, I have to go and get my gloves and then carry them and put in the oven. That's the next thing to do. Boom, let's get there. Alright, so at this point, this is my pair of oven gloves. If you get oven from us, we'll give you this for free. Yeah, it's absolutely free. Once you get an oven from us, Julie Ben Fish Academy, you will have this how do we call them again? Oven racks. I say oven racks. Oven gloves for free. Alright, but however, let me try and see if I can actually risk it. That was pretty painful. Oh, don't make that mistake of laying your hands on these, because these collectors will definitely burn your hand, man. Damn, can you see that? Eesh, and my glove is even getting already twisted. Oh, the camera is already warning me that the heat is too high. Okay, I'm gonna off it from here. Boom. So now I have something that is more energizing. So you see, I can even lift it up, you know, with it, and I don't feel any pain any longer. And that is the power of these gloves. They are very thick, expensive, and they do their jobs just like magic. So you can see I can hold and play with it and nothing is happening, and that is the beauty of having gloves. Just like I said before, if you get an oven from us, these industrial gloves will be given to you absolutely free of charge. Alright, let's take this straight to the oven. Boom. So ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly where the charcoal will be loaded. So they are ready for loading now. Alright, but let's quickly have a quick look at the racks. Yeah, if you look at the racks, let me try and draw a little. It's a little bit strong. Alright, let me not distract what is inside already. But you can see from here, these ones are cut into pieces. These ones here are folded round. These ones here are also cut into pieces and folded round. Like that, the bottom. Oh, it's pretty hot here. What I should do is to simply load these charcoal collectors inside and then do the video I want to do, so that I don't get myself burnt here. Oh, so beautiful. So over to the next one. Alright, so push them to the bottom. Perfect. Push these ones. Oh, my camera is being warned again that the temperature is getting hot. Alright, so that is that. What you see there is the gas burner. We're not using the gas. The simple reason why we don't want to use gas is because the use of gas now is pretty expensive. In Nigeria, the cost of a kg of gas is terribly high. It's crazy. Something wrong is happening over here. So it's best for you to use charcoal and do your job very well. Now let's look at the oil collector. The oil collector will definitely gather water at first. You can always pour the water and then replace. And then this is your collection. So at this point we have to lock the oven and let it do its job. Come back in the next. Beautiful. So we're going to come back in the next 12, let's say 5 to 6 hours after the charcoal must have burnt to a very large extent, although the burning may not be complete still. And this is your chimney, and this is exactly where excess heat will come out from, and oxygen can also go into your oven to make your cooking better. All right, let's see what happens in the next few hours. Boom.